Welcome back to the Houston Realtor Show. As y'all can see, well, first of all, y'all, I am going to sound a little bit sick because tengo moquitos, okay? So
Sexy.
excuse me. Excuse me, I sound like this. But anyways, as y'all can see, I have another guest, y'all. Last time was Erica, but this time it's all me. And she has amazing tips. This is why I had to bring her, because she literally helped me get 100 points extra on my credit. So it is amazing, and this is why she's here. So Ami, tell them a little bit who you are.
Yes, I'm Ami. I am a lender. I am in real estate and I do life insurance. So
She is everything.
not
Lender,
everything.
life insurance, realtor. Oh my goodness.
I don't.
That's
Thank you. Thank you.
and that's why she's part of Vibe, because Vibe is the best, you know? We have the best agents here.
We're in a good
Literally.
environment for
Yes.
sure.
No, yeah.
Yes.
So we have a few tips that we wanted to give y'all, especially her, because I want her to speak because she helped me and guided me. And now we're here to guide y'all, right? But yeah, Ami, go ahead and just jump right in and let them know
Mhm.
what are
Well,
some tips. What are
yep.
the best 3 tips, I will say?
Well, there's a lot of tips, right? People, with my experience in mortgage, real estate, and insurance, we talk about the foundation of the person where we have different basket you should have different basket for your finance, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's checking account, saving account that give you high yield, right? Investment account. You also,
we're gonna get into that. Yep.
yes, we also not only got you a better credit score, we also got you stocks.
It's stock.
You bought SoFi and you bought Ford.
Yes.
And then I think we bought it at $13.
Yes.
And now SoFi Bank is at $28.
Yes.
So you
So a
make some
few money just by letting my money just sit there.
Yes, investing as well, right? And then we also got you life insurance. I think another agent got you a term insurance.
Yes.
But I think living with the parents, you don't, and being so young, you don't really need the term because it's going to expire within 30 years. So by 60, I think you'll still be alive, right? So we don't really
Yes.
need that. So
Please.
we set you up with another account called IUL, which give you a cash accumulation plus the health and life protection.
Yes.
So that was better for you.
Yes. And right now we're throwing a lot of terms that are y'all probably like, oh, what is this? I'm gonna go ChatGPT or something. But we're gonna get deep into the section. But this is exactly what we're gonna be talking about. So stay tuned through the whole video because a lot of gems will be being spilled. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. And then your credit was not too complicated.
Yeah.
It was not. You already have your foundation. You already have a few credit card yourself. It was just at a start limit. Some people have a credit card at $300 credit limit. You had way more than that.
Yeah.
Right. So the whole goal is if you don't have a credit card, or even if you had a credit card, but then a lot of people we made mistakes. Right. We go on a debt. We saw all these people in this market. We want a Louis Vuitton. We want a better car. And then some accident happened, like if your parents pass away and you never had a saving. So you have to take money out from your credit card or out from your emergency account. And then now you have no money left. And then some people would close their credit card, which is the worst mistake. You do not close the oldest credit history of your credit
Even
card.
though it's bad. You don't
Even though
close
it's
it.
bad, because you could always reuse it, and as time go by, the history has to remain because that's like 30 to 35% of your calculation for your credit score.
Okay.
Yeah,
See?
so you don't close the
Don't
oldest.
close your credit cards.
Right.
Even though it's bad, don't close them.
Like the card that you had in high school,
Yeah.
and then now you're like 35. Don't close it because that's your history.
And then banks look at that. They want to see your
Right.
history. So if you
Right.
close it, it's going to show up as well.
It doesn't it show up as closed account, and so now
Okay,
you have no
got you.
history.
Yeah.
Right. Late payment is
Mhm.
also the worst. You have one late payment, it's like 60 point to 100 points minus
Yeah.
just one late payment.
It's like
Do
a
not,
big scratch that you did to yourself. Just
yeah, big tattoo. What is that song called?
What song?
The tattoo song. Big scratch. Another tip is also if you don't have a credit card and you can't get a credit card is get $300, $400, $500, have cash, and then go get a secure credit card and then rebuild.
Yeah.
Right? The word rebuild is in the Bible that you got me on. This book, you got me on this book called Thrive. So I actually grew up Buddhism. Don't tell my mom this, but now I'm talking to God within me. And then Melanie would be posting all this. What are you reading? Is that book? What is that book called from Amazon that you
So it's a which one? The Thrive?
Thrive?
Yeah, so
Thrive.
it's the Bible, right? But it's a woman Bible, so there's, like, scriptures for women there and, like, the verse of the day or something like that, so I would post that, and Ami I would post that a lot, and then Ami finally started that
I
was
just
like
keep reading. I'm like she's highlighting everything and taking notes on it. I'm just inspired by her posts. So for people out there that you think if you're not posting, if your post doesn't matter on your Instagram, your personal posts actually matter. When she was posting that book, it was so inspiring that I'm like, hey, can you send me a link? I want to read the Bible. I want to read the book because like it was. I think on the left it was a story of the Bible,
Yeah.
and then on the right it was like day one, believe and have faith. And then today I was reading day 32, which is a no gossip.
No gossip.
But
No
yeah,
gossip,
no
y'all.
gossip. Whether people are in the room or not in the room, you shall
No.
not gossip. But today I will gossip because it's a
It's a
but
work in progress thing that we do.
it was just a reading today. I didn't highlight the word yet. God forgive me. But you had Erica on your podcast last time, and
Yeah.
I met Erica mom. And let me tell you, people who still live with their parents, there's a good and a bad. Like you still live with your
Yes.
family, and that's great. You have more money because when we first met, your goal was like, Ami, I want to buy my investment home.
Yes.
Right. And that's why we start working on your saving account, high yield account, investment account, and then starting your loan process and increasing your credit score.
Yeah.
Right. Like all of that is just a big process that we're working together. Right.
Yeah.
And Erica mom, when I first met her, they live with her. But Erica mom was like, but they pay me rent. I make my kids pay me rent and I make sure they have they will own real estate.
Mm.
And that's such a good mom.
Yeah.
I mean,
'Cause they're learning to pay rent.
they're learning to pay rent. You just don't live like no matter how old you are, you don't want Erica mom is like as I was talking to her, having lunch with her, she just even though there's don't tell Erica this, but even though there's even the
What's gonna be on social media?
don't tell Erica this, but even though all her wealth that Victoria, all her wealth is there for her kids, but she teach her kid in a way that those are not your wealth. I'm giving it away. It's not for you. No, I'm giving it away. So she started telling Erica and the brother and the sister to build their own wealth, and I'm just inspired by her being a mom of that influence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
See, I'm gonna say I'm a little spoiled because my parents never
No,
charged me.
but I love the way you are because I recognize that even though you have that comfort, you don't stay in comfort.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, you
We
try.
cannot stay in comfort, y'all. Especially, I take advantage of that because I'm able to save all my money and put it, and I know I want to put it to work. So
Yeah.
that's why it's very important to be surrounded with people that know this knowledge. And if you don't have someone, Google someone on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's very important to be surrounded with these people because when I was at the office, we met
Yeah.
and then we started talking, and then we went on, and I was like, hey, I want. You knew what I wanted to do, so you were like, you need to do this and that,
And then
do
I
that.
think it was meant to be. I think people meet for a reason. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
we both start reading that inspiration book and the Bible.
No, the thing is, I was actually praying for that. I was like,
You
God,
pray
like,
for it.
because I already knew about high yield accounts and stuff like that, but I just never took the action for it because I wasn't
Yes.
really sure. There's just so many accounts out there that you can
Right.
put a high yield account, right, and open one up.
Saving,
So
checking.
I don't know where Ami just shows up and
You were
was like,
praying for it.
yes.
And I'm like,
You just
I gotta
sit-
go. Somebody is calling.
I was like, okay. She just told me everything, my whole game plan.
No.
So
I didn't feel like I knew everything. I just feel like as we were connected, there was message coming through me that we were supposed to connect and we were supposed to share.
yeah.
It was giving me a goosebump when we were connected. I didn't feel like my ego wasn't up with you in a way that, oh, I know everything. It was just natural, like it was channeling through me and through you.
Yeah, yeah. And now I'm trying to help my family about it. I'm
Yeah.
like telling them about it,
Yeah.
especially about the life insurance that you put me
Yes.
on, because I'm pretty young, but And I never really realized that there's a very important to have life insurance.
Yes.
Honestly, most 20-year-olds are never gonna have life insurance till like
No,
maybe
because
later on
they
because
don't know about it.
they don't know about it. So I just got one because I trusted someone and they told me a little bit about it, and I was like, okay, well, I'll jump into that. Until Ami told me something else, I was like, wait, there's life insurance that you can buy and put you're paying monthly, but your actual money's growing, like it's investment.
Right, that's right.
So
It's because this thing is called IUL. The one that you were on, it was a term. So the IUL policy, it mirrored the market, right? Whether it's the BlackRock or JP Morgan investment.
yeah,
If you were on a term, it only lasted 20 or 30 years. You're so young, so that policy was not going to be good for you.
no,
Unless when you have your investment property or when you have kids and there's a mortgage, then the term policy is better for you.
yeah,
Right. So with this IUL, the reason I would get everybody on an IUL policy is because a lot of people don't have the saving or emergency account. Or
correct.
even if they have a saving account, there's not a habit of saving.
Yeah,
So if they were forced and into paying for the car insurance, paying for the phone, we set them up. This is your life insurance. You have to pay for it just in case your health insurance is not covered. Then they now are forced into paying it. Because if you leave your money in your saving, you just want, this new iPhone come out, you just want to buy a
and
new
then that's what I
iPhone
was doing. I was having my money just sitting there at Wells Fargo's account, and I was not
in
getting
your
paid.
checking.
Yeah, and
In
you
your
were
check.
like, "Why do you have all this money in there?
Yeah,
You need
yeah.
to move it."
You just sold 2 houses with this big commission. Leave it in your checking account. I'm like, move it into your saving with the 3 or 4% yield at
Yes.
least if you're not investing.
No, yeah, and the thing is, school doesn't teach us this,
Yes,
right?
yep.
School does not teach us this, and that's why I was, like, scared to move because I knew about it, but I just was scared to move the money around because I don't know, I guess I wasn't really knowledgeable about it, so when you're not knowledgeable about something, you're scared to do the movement, right?
Yes.
Until Ami came and was like, "Just do this."
Until
I understood it, and I was like,
it
"Okay."
wasn't me. I think the right time, it was you praying and your faith
Yeah, like
was up here, and then we just connect at the right time. Because even when I met somebody that had their money there and we started talking, there was still something that hold them back. And then their
yeah,
faith was not there and their goal was not there. And we're still healing from our past. We're still like trying to get validation in let me buy my fancy car or let me get my Louis Vuitton first
yeah.
before I even focus on getting like my high yield saving account or focusing on my goal. Because sometimes you look like shit, but you have your saving.
No, tell them about that. Like you see, I mean, you're a lender, so you get to see a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
this credit
Absolutely.
and debt, and they tell them.
No, let me tell you one story. I have a lady with a BMW car and no gossip, like no gossip. This is the,
Well, this is not okay. This is
let,
gossipy.
well, what's day 33? What is God is going to teach us tomorrow?
The thing
This is
is,
not gossip.
learning experience.
It's
Like
a
people
learning
need to.
experience. So I had a lady where she's driving a BMW and she has this really good look, but and we're not even buying. We were moving her from a rental. But she was a therapist. She was making like $8,000 or $10,000 a month,
Wow,
right? Working full
good.
time. But at the end of the month, her bank statement, when the landlord was asking her for her bank statement, there's only $200 left.
Wow.
And and the landlord was asking, well, how is she going to pay for the deposit? And I say, well, she has cash under the bed that has not been deposited yet. So we're going to be able to deposit it in. She's like, no, this was in the Rice Village location that she wants to stay at. And so her car payment was $1,200 a month
Wow.
because it's like this fancy
Yeah.
BMW, right? While I mean, it's great that if we give ourselves reward of quality stuff. Like a lot of our agents are getting the dream car, and
Yeah.
that's because they've manifested.
Yeah.
But if
They work for it too. Like
you
they're work.
earn it,
Yes.
you earn it.
Like
Yes,
I make great money, but at the same time, I see that car and I was like, should I buy it? No, I'm first buying my properties, and after that, I'm comfortable. And once I know, first of all, I'm actually gonna pray about it because
you Yeah.
I have to pray about it before I buy such a big purchase, just because I don't want to have that big car and then God's like, I didn't tell you you were supposed to have that car, and I crash or something like that, and I
That's
ruin my car.
yes.
So I'm gonna wait for,
That's
until
very healthy. That's very healthy,
yes,
very heal, and then it's almost like I don't need that validation of,
yes.
like, who I really am. I know my goal, I know my purpose, I know what I'm going for. I don't need
Especially how I drive my car. I'm like,
you
a little bit too fast. Maybe I need to slow
you
down.
bought your car cash.
I did.
You bought
I
your car
bought it
because you did
cash. I
not
was
want to
like,
get
I'm
in
not
debt.
gonna pay nothing. Like
That's
I don't want to be
smart.
having a monthly
That's
payment.
really smart.
Yeah. And
Yes.
it's not the best beautiful car right now, right? But
It's beautiful now. The driver is beautiful.
there's like a TikTok out there, it's out there. It's like when your car doesn't match your like your vibe. Like yesterday I went to a very luxury this porch event, and
Yeah.
it's full of entrepreneur women,
Saw that. You look gorgeous.
beautiful. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pull up with my car. That's not the best looking car, but
Whatever.
I was like, oh, there's actually other women here that they don't have the luxury car
But check
either.
this out. Look, you came up with a Nissan. You came up with a Nissan, but you got 5 properties. Oh.
Y'all don't know what's in here, Yeah.
It's within, right?
It's with it. No, yeah.
Oh, very good. I wanted to ask you, what is your next dream vacation?
My next dream vacation. So, I actually had one of my dreams vacation this year.
You did?
Yes, I went to Africa.
Yes, I
Yes,
remember.
I went to Africa. That was one of my biggest dreams vacation that I wanted to do, but not just to go out there and have fun, but to go and actually be surrounded with the poverty, the kids, and be able to
Oh,
provide them some love. That's really all
you share a lot,
they just
right?
want to love.
Quality time, so you like
Yes, yes.
enjoying yourself, taking care, servicing, and
Yes,
everything.
but my next vacation, dream vacation, I would say, I really do. Well, my next in line, I want to go to Europe. I want to
Yes.
go and travel.
Paris,
Yes, like
Greece.
go for maybe a whole month.
You had to come back going, bonjour.
And meet my husband over there.
Really? You
But-
do?
Yeah, why not?
Bonjour.
But bring him over here, because honestly, I can't leave Houston.
Don't worry, I got your citizenship, baby.
Just come over here. No, yeah, I want to go to Europe. I want to go travel over there.
Awesome, I love it.
What about you?
Thailand, my home country.
Thailand.
Yes, Jesus gonna come with us.
Yes,
And he's not gonna
our
come back.
biographer's gonna come with us. Imagine all of us going and buy real
We
estate.
should,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Noe actually said he wants to go to Thailand.
What?
Yeah, so he loves to travel, and if we go together, it would be great. I want to go to PB Island, and then I want to go swimming with the fish under the water.
I want to go swim too.
Clear
That's why
water.
I need to really be in the gym. Well, I do go to the gym, but
You look great. You look fit now.
Thank you, thank you. I need to be more fit so I can be swimming with the fish.
Well, your mind is fit, all right.
That's all
I
that
feel it.
matters.
The mind.
No, that's funny.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's bring it back up. So we talked about credit. We gave some points. Let's see. Let me bring a scenario up or something like that.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
someone has, let's just say, a 580 credit score. If you,
Not bad.
yeah, that's not bad,
Not
right?
bad.
But and you can still qualify for a house, by the way. Let's just say 580 credit score, but they want to go to the 700s because they want to have
Mhm.
a better chance to qualify
Mhm.
for something better.
Yes, better rates,
better
of
rates,
course.
yes.
Yeah.
What would you tell them? Like, what would you be like? What
First,
do you need?
yeah. First of all, everybody is different. So
Yes,
you
you had a bit
either
of
you have
trial.
eviction, you have bankruptcy, you have low credit score because there's medical bills, and then you have credit score. Just like me before, where I was moving my townhome, and there was an AT&T bill for the cable that I did not know that I didn't. I thought I canceled it, and it was only $28 that I did not know I have in my credit report 7 years ago
Oh.
because I sold my first
And it was
townhome,
still there.
and it was still there, and it was like a negative, of course, because it went under as a collection.
Yeah.
After how many days, right? It goes under, you have collection, late payment, declaratory accounts, bankruptcy, evictions. So everybody is different. If you're 580 is not bad. I mean, I've worked with clients from like we have No, but this is not to be funny or
No.
gossip. Not to be funny. It is a little bit funny because it's not funny. Uh, we have people.
It's not guys, it's not funny.
It's so funny.
Laughing
But
too.
we're gonna laugh about it, or unless you want me to cry about it. We actually have
Hey, did they buy a
people.
house though?
Eventually, 2 years later, yes,
2 years later? That's all
yes,
that matters. It's a game
yes,
plan.
yes,
It's a
yes.
game plan.
However, Fannie Mae has came out that they are no longer
I
looking for
saw
a
that.
credit score. However,
The
you
interest rate, huh?
yes, the interest, and we're still, even though you're not looking at the credit score, we're still looking at the credit report and the credit history. And so that's why I told you it was very important. If you have anybody that is healing from their past, that is close all their credit card up, I encourage them to come back and get the credit card. Because if you don't have a kids, at least have a credit card. And if you have kids, get your kids as an authorizer user and set yourself as a good influence for the next generation,
Yeah.
right? To be able to feel like you can manage, right? Because you start off with one or two credit cards.
Two
Now
credit cards.
now you're stepping up and you feel like, I think I could manage 4, 5.
Yes, now I
And that's
have
like your babies.
5.
And how do you feel about
I
that?
was like, wow.
How do you
And
feel
they're
about
low.
that?
They're below the 30%, by the way.
Yes.
Okay. We don't want to spend no money. Like,
Debt.
we have them, we use them for the gas, and we pay them right up.
Gas, bills, right.
And then
right.
sometimes I look at the
Travel,
travel. So I just got some bonuses back up because I use my
cashback.
cash back because I
Mhm.
used one of my credit cards for travel and I got
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
Amazon.
Now you're enjoying
Yes,
it,
now I'm
right?
playing with it. I'm like, which credit card do I use for my gas? Because this one will pay me more. This one
Shopping,
yes.
food, travel. See, I love that energy. Everybody that has no credit card needs to get back on that energy, right? And then I what would you say that getting on that 5 credit card in the beginning, when you first have 2, did you have any fear of like going into 5? Like, can I manage it, or is that too much?
So I grew up, for some reason, my parents told me, my dad, I will say, he told me not to get so many credit cards because I'm not going to spend my money.
Overspend.
And
Yeah.
so I had that fear of like, if I get more credit cards, I'm not going to be able to manage this.
Mhm.
What if I go crazy? And like, I don't know. I'm
Go
scared.
crazy.
So for like almost like 2 years,
Yeah.
I just had 2 credit cards.
Yes, and that's good.
And then this year I got my third one.
Yes.
And then you told me, it's like, no, like we need you to have more so you
Right,
can like
right.
have more credit.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay.
And actually let me correct that. I am not telling. I actually, before I tell anybody,
Yes,
I
yes.
recognize where they are. And I do not try to fix anybody credit without recognizing their mindset. Because if somebody comes up to me and they still have 5,000 debt, you did not have high debt.
Yeah.
And you had more saving than your debt.
Yeah.
Somebody that has no saving, even though I know how to get them more credit card, I'm not going to do so because the discipline.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm trying to give you more credit so you could play more with your money. It's
dangerous.
It's patient. It's dangerous for people.
Yeah.
You don't try to help people where they're a victim, but you try to help people where they're trying to come into joy and healing and growing and abundance, and they're in control and they're disciplined and they're willing to take responsibility of what they're gonna take.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got goosebumps.
That was good.
That was channeling. Right. No, that was actually like a message from God in a way that I'm about to give you something. Are you going to take accountable for it?
Yeah.
So it's not, and then translate that into,
disciplined.
yes. And then control.
Keep try to keep all your credit cards below 30%. I know that's a little bit hard, but if you see a credit card that's more than 30%, then make sure like, hey, like this is my priority to start paying this one off. No coffees.
No coffee.
Okay. I sat down with her and she was like, Melanie, let's see all your expenses.
Yes, we went
And
through
we
your
realized
bank
that
statement. You are
realized-
drinking $1,000 a month
A
of
month
coffee.
that's a whole subscription of $1,000 of
Yes.
spending on
Starbucks, right?
Starbucks.
And then
And
you
Dutch
even tried to buy
Bros.
your own machine.
I
You're
tried
like,
to buy,
no.
and I knew it was bad before we sat down. I knew it was bad, so I bought my own machine. I didn't, at this point, I need to take a coffee class course or something because the coffee was not adding up to the way Starbucks was adding. So I tried, at least I tried. But then once I sat down with Ami and I realized
$1,000.
the thing is, you don't need to have an Ame in your life. You can do this yourself. You need a reality check and be like, now I do this to myself. I'm like, hey, Melanie, how much did I spend? Like, this is, like, you need to have that priority first. And I need to buy a house. So I need to,
You want to.
I want to. And in order for me to do that, I need to see what I'm spending all this money on.
Coffee.
Coffee. Red flag. I had a coffee today. Okay.
Coffee and coaching.
The thing is, now I still have my coffee, but now it's only 2 times out of the week.
Yeah. So you're in control.
Yes, I'm in
Yes.
control.
So coming back to spending, you and I have something in common. So I've never graduated college, even though I got my broker license, my real estate license, my mortgage license, my insurance license, but it was always a small course. So what I'm actually healing from myself is actually when all my friends that I grew up with, they've graduated from college and I did not. So I still feel the lack of I don't know enough. So I'm doing all these courses. I spend tens of thousands of dollars. You too, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And because I know you spend a lot of money in coaching and it's worth it.
No, people are always like, why are you spending so much money in coaches? The thing is, actually, well, you went to college, but my college is my coaches. Like, I need to spend this money on. Even if you don't go to college or something like that, if you have a business or something, you have to invest into someone that's actually already made it. Like, someone already made it.
Somebody
I
that
want to learn
knows what
from
they're
you.
doing.
What are you gonna do? You have to pay for that.
Yeah. I would actually pay Tom Ferry $700 a month, Tom Ferry, and then I'll go to Tony Robbins coaching, which is thousands of dollars. He's expensive.
And
right?
then I
That's
paid for
mindset.
coachings that I'm like, oh, I was expecting more out of this. Like, this is not really the hands-on that I was looking for. But I never said I regret paying for something like that. Because at the end of the day, I learned something and I'll take it. That's a win.
Yes.
That's a win.
And just my mindset, I think now college is a lot of money. But for me, I rather pay people that know what they're doing. Like Jesus know how to set up a podcast. I would pay Jesus to come to my house and set up a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
I just show up and I'm like, hey, what's up?
It's all set up for us, right? Okay. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about the credit. Should we go a little? We talked about the life insurance.
Coming back to the credits. So it really, everybody was different. So if somebody is at 300 or 400 or 500, you really just have to, I have to see the whole credit report of where you are, because the same way to fix a person of credit is not the same way for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't have an eviction. Yeah. They had an eviction, or you have something that you have to, like my AT&T, they don't have that. Or you don't have a credit card, or you have 2 credit cards. So everybody is going to be different. The best way is to go to look for my loan. What's the website? It's going to be linked down below. I forgot my own website. I'm sorry.
Did she just change it? You said you just...
I changed it.
That's why she put
here we go. Findmyloantoday.com. Findmyloantoday.com. So once you apply into findmyloantoday.com, we're going to run it's going to be a soft pull. It will not affect your credit score. And then we'll review all your credit report and then your credit history. Then I'll talk to you on how to improve your credit score.
Yeah.
Right. But anyways, we're not just working with people who have bad credit score. We love luxury clients.
Oh,
we love investor. I mean, we have program DSCR, we have investment program, we have bank statement program. So if clients that wants to come to us and just start investing, you just sold a 4-plex.
Yes, I did.
Right?
That was a beautiful 4-plex.
Yeah, right. Somebody, was it an investor that bought it?
It was an investor that bought it. It was actually, they ended up using a VA loan.
Oh, see,
so
that's
0%
awesome.
down payment.
Yeah,
and
for a 4-plex.
Yeah.
There we
Isn't
go.
that amazing?
That is amazing.
So,
and you wanted to do that eventually yourself too, and you're on that path.
No, yeah.
You're getting paid, and we're about to get. I'd like to add, I'm also doing taxes. So.
My goodness, this woman has everything.
I'm doing taxes. So, I'm targeting everybody who is going to be applying findmyloan.com. I'll be reviewing their tax, set their tax in a way that they're going to be able to get the most benefit for the tax deduction, and still we'll sit down and talk about how can we claim this tax amount so we could buy real estate.
Wow.
So we'll do that as well.
Okay.
Whether you're
great.
LLC, S corp, or individual, we'll talk about Schedule C
Yeah.
and tax deduction, and then maybe gas and mileage and food, how to deduct that, and then still be able to count it toward your income so you look like you could get a better loan. Yes.
Okay. Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
That's
So
awesome.
I'm
That's
going to be
awesome.
doing your tax.
Yes,
So
please. I was actually looking for someone that was going to do my
Perfect.
tax for next year again.
Yes. Tax
Okay,
season has
so
come up.
I wanted to ask you because you're a loan officer.
Mhm.
What are some programs that are first time buyers right now that they're using or
I actually don't have a 0 down program.
Okay.
I have a 1% down.
1% down?
1% down. Yeah, they're conventional, so it will help with 2%,
Okay.
and then they have to come with 1%.
They had to come with 1%.
It could be a gift.
Okay.
Yes.
See, y'all go, guys. Y'all need 1%. That's all you need. 1%. Can you say 1%?
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
No coffees, no eating out. Yes, women, we want our nice fancy dinner with our husband.
You could once a month, 2 times a month.
I mean, tell them no.
Jesus can come cook for you.
Let's lower our budget so we can have our own property. We can own our own property, living in a few years, and guess what?
I
Equity
can't
goes
wait.
up, and you buy a bigger house. A lot of people, a lot of first-time buyers, they're so scared. They want the biggest house. Like they just want the big house.
Yes.
But I mean, you can. That's awesome. That's beautiful. But if right now
Start
that's not
small.
start small.
Yes.
Just start small with the basic. Looks nice inside, looks nice outside. Live in
And
it.
Melanie is good at that. She will help you find. So just go ahead and apply at findmyloantoday.com, and then we'll get you pre-approved. And Melanie is gonna go show houses
Yes.
everywhere, right?
All around Houston. All around Houston. All surrounding
even out of
areas.
Houston, you would go.
I would go if it was nice price point.
Yeah, there we go. That's honest. That's reality. You're
If
being
not, but
honest.
at the same time, I have referrals all over Texas. So if you want to buy a house in Dallas, if you want to buy a house in
We'll
Austin,
help you.
we'll help
anyways.
you. I'll connect you with someone. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank
Unless
you.
you want to buy a $1 million home, then I'll drive.
Absolutely.
No
matter
I'm just
what,
kidding.
we'll serve them.
No, we'll
We're
serve
so-
them
we'll
all
tell-
around.
Yes.
So guys, y'all heard it. I hope y'all enjoyed this podcast. And yeah, this is Ame for you. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and follow. Follow
Comment.
our Instagrams. Comment down below. Next month is December, y'all. So I'm gonna have another guest as well. But can you believe that New Year's almost here?
It's almost here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ready for my vision board.
I'm ready. I love having vision board parties. That's amazing.
That's it.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.